Hello, everyone. Our team, the Yappers, are here to present our solution for the MYOB Digital Challenge. The case question we are tackling is how can MYOB increase SME subscription growth? SMEs represent a significant market opportunity, and our goal is to identify strategies that will help MYOB capitalize on this potential. Here's an overview of our presentation. With the question being how can MYOB increase SME subscription growth by 2029, we have gathered three insights followed by the strategy we propose to drive subscription growth. Finally, we'll discuss the expected impacts of our strategy. And our strategy, MYOB Infinity Sync, will tackle this problem. This is our underlying strategy thesis. Measuring success through data lens, yielding growth through automated processes, optimizing workflow systems and resources, and boosting subscriptions with innovative solutions. This is the current offerings of MYOB, and we plan to make these more efficient in our strategy in order to be more appealing to our customers. These are the current plans that MYOB offers, and we also plan to expand on it a little bit more in our strategy. In comparison to competitors like Xero, QuickBooks, and Reckon, MYOB's focus on New Zealand and Australia gives it a unique advantage. However, there are areas for improvement, such as user-friendliness and integration capabilities, which we will also address in our strategy. Our SME value proposition highlights a potential market opportunity of 822 million. We can see that there are 3 million plus SMEs in ANZ, with 1.05 million currently actually not using any accounting software and having 367,500 MYOB potential shares. By attracting more SMEs and providing them with valuable solutions, MYOB can increase its market share and revenue significantly because SMEs tend to stick with first choice due to switching costs, and attracting more SMEs now generates a higher likelihood of increased value from those SMEs who successfully grow into larger business. Now let's take a closer look at the challenges SME face when managing multiple applications. On the left side, we have an example of a business called Polish Pants. This SME uses various third-party apps to manage different aspects of their operations. Order data is managed through Shopify, customer data is handled by Campaign Monitor, engagement data is tracked using platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Meta. Accounting data is processed with MYOB. As SMEs like Polish Pants grow, they accumulate more third-party apps, each containing different sets of data, and this presents several challenges. These apps often lack integration, requiring SMEs to manually enter data into multiple systems, which is both time-consuming and prone to errors. Without seamless integration, ensuring data consistency becomes a significant challenge. This can lead to poor decision-making based on inaccurate or incomplete information, and therefore our proposed solution, MYOB Infinity Sync, aims to address these issues.
So, introducing MYOB Infinity Sync, a solution designed to revolutionize how SMEs manage their data. We plan to use AI to automatically detect, map, and sync data from different applications into MYOB, streamlining data integration. This will provide seamless integration with multiple apps, creating a centralized dashboard for SMEs to manage all of their integrations and data flows. This will help offer insights and analytics to help these businesses understand how they perform and identify areas of improvement. So why is this important? Well, by simplifying and enhancing data integration will reduce the likelihood of human errors, with real-time updates to ensure that all systems have consistent and up-to-date information. With this seamless workflow improvement, we would expect operational efficiency, as well as letting these businesses be able to adapt to the modern workplace. So, our business model. We plan to target SMEs that currently use less than 10 different applications. These SMEs that would want deeper insights from integrating data amongst different platforms. How will we do this? One of our options will be with the freemium add-on model. So we will introduce free basic integrations for all of our different plans. However, for more advanced automation, there will be an enterprise add-on of $50 per month, and this will create AI-driven insights and more enhanced automation. This will be available for all account right plans. We also plan to have a pay-as-you-go excess charge. So if a company needs more data and will go above their excess limit, they can then pay as per use. So our prototype. So for MYOB Infinity Sync, we have a few key features. This includes a single interface that provides comprehensive view of the integrated business data. It'll also be customizable, so customers can rearrange the windows and widgets to how they prefer, with an AI-driven engine for mapping and transforming data between applications. This real-time sync will create consistency along all systems. So we had a few different options we considered. However, we decided to not go with an AI personal assistant, focusing more on CPT hours or a voice-activated assistant, as this we thought were unrealistic options and wouldn't provide as much value for customers who support this automation and AI that we plan to implement. So, an example of a current process that MYOB currently has is an internal MYOB to MYOB customer transactions. And this provides value for customers as it's more seamless and easy for them to invoice and bill suppliers and distributors. So our proposed idea is to extend that MYOB to MYOB function to all people. So that means that customers that use the MYOB software would be able to use AI, and it'll make the whole process so much more efficient and so much cheaper for them and create that value that in turn will increase the subscription growth.
Let's take a look at the key steps which will enable you to roll out MYOB Infinity Sync by mid-2025. You'll begin with comprehensive market research and analysis, which is crucial as it helps us understand the current market landscape and uncover key insights into customer needs and behaviors. And by gathering and analyzing data, you can tailor the strategy to meet market demands effectively. During testing, you'll make sure the product meets high standards of functionality and user experience, and by February 2025, you'll focus on clearly articulating the unique benefits and features of Infinity Sync. You'll craft compelling messages that resonate with SMEs and their needs, ensuring that they understand the value of the solution and what it brings to their business operations. From there, Infinity Sync will officially launch in May of 2025, which will include a range of marketing campaigns and will leverage our market research to target the right audience and maximize reach. Sales enablement and customer support will allow you to give personalized assistance to new customers, helping them integrate to Infinity Sync with their existing systems. Tutorials, webinars, and forums will ensure a smooth onboarding experience. And over time, we'll collect feedback from users to identify areas for enhancements. Alongside increasing SME growth, you'll reach two other key metrics, including a 29% adoption rate by SMEs in the ecosystem by 2029, which is driven by the high need from SMEs to be able to integrate their data across multiple platforms easily. Our business model will draw more lifetime value from customers, resulting in a 7.47 LTV to customer acquisition cost ratio for SMEs. And these metrics will ensure Infinity Sync can effectively help you increase SME subscriptions while being able to drive revenue growth, improve customer experience, and provide valuable business insights. So let's take a look at the finances which underpinned our recommendations, starting with our assumptions for the adoption rate. Once Infinity Sync is released, we expect that initially only 10% of SMEs will need integrations above the free offering. Of those, we expect only 6% to need additional usage-based pricing for excess usage. Over time, we do expect this adoption rate to increase as SMEs begin to understand the value of Infinity Sync and hear success stories from SMEs who have previously used it. Overall, the strategy will generate you $340 million in revenue by 2029, which is driven both by subscriptions as well as the Infinity Sync add-on revenue. Factoring in status quo growth, we expect that by 2029, you'll gain an additional 146,350 SME subscriptions purely from from Infinity Sync, over and above the natural growth of SMEs. The biggest risk is that AI is something that all accounting softwares are likely investing in, and we recommend that by rolling out products first, SMEs will use and store their data with MYOB, and as the switching costs are super high, you'll be able to have the first mover advantage of securing those SMEs into the MYOB ecosystem with Infinity Sync. In conclusion, MYOB Infinity Sync will allow you to drive SME growth and strengthen your market position in Australia and New Zealand. That concludes our presentation, and we thank you for watching.